Hi. For my SPED talk today, I decided to talk about Firebase. Firebase is Google's real-time NoSQL cloud database. With Firebase, you can create projects and databases for your projects for free, and then connect your applications to your database. You can organize your data from Firebase's website, or you can populate and configure through the app, or you can do a combination of both, and any changes that you make through your app or through the website both sync together. It's different from SQL databases in that the organization isn't tables and rows and columns. You have, with Firebase, you have collections, documents, and fields, which are not as strict as SQL databases. So if you had a piece of data that you wanted to leave out of a certain row, there's no problem. It gives you a lot of flexibility to create your database how you need it for your app. There's also quite a few platforms that you can use with Firebase. So whether you're doing an iOS app or an Android app or any of these things, there's resources for it on Firebase to see how you can use it, how you can work together. So there are a few reasons why you might want to try Firebase. One is that you wouldn't need to use a backend server for your app, and Firebase is faster than backend web services. One feature that I have found really nice when working with Firebase is their real-time database, which is right here, this example. So if I were to go into my app, which is connected to this, and I delete a contact here, you can see that Firebase will update, and these turn yellow to show where in the database a change is being made, and this shows that this is being deleted here. So you can trace back through here to see what's being changed, and that happens in sync with the database and your app. So you can see those changes in both places. Another nice feature of Firebase is their push notifications, which allow you to get notifications to see when your app or your database is being changed. So you don't have to sit here and watch the whole time waiting for changes. You can be notified. Another thing that I've used quite a few times in my apps is the authentication. For most apps, you want a user to be able to register and sign in, and this allows you to register the user. You can use Google's authentication. You can even sign up through Facebook with this feature. It's really nice, and then you can log in and check credentials. One other thing that I found really nice about Firebase is their documentation. They have a lot of documentation on their site. So here you can see this example here. You can search what you're looking for, what you're trying to do with your database, and then here you can choose which language you're working in. So for me, I've been working in Kotlin on Android Studio, and then here's this code so you can see an example of how to set something into your database, and you can use this code, change it to fit your database and your app, however you need it to. And here's an example of their Cloud Firestorm. So you can see that you have collections for your database. So right now there's just two things. There's just a collection of users and activities. And then in here there's documents, and here there are fields. So this here actually gives you a lot of flexibility. If you wanted to leave certain fields out, you could. You could add extra ones that don't exist in others. There is just a lot of flexibility with Firebase. Also, you can grow really large collections, so your app can stretch and grow as you need it to. There's a lot of flexibility. So if you haven't used Firebase before, I recommend giving it a shot, trying it out. Thank you for watching.